Hey everybody, this is phase 2 of how to set up a computer as a home theater system. Here we're looking at the phase 2 version of the home theater PC that I built. I recently rebuilt it. I'm going to explain what components stand out in a home theater PC versus a regular computer. First and foremost, your graphics card. You need to have a graphics card that can support hook up to a TV. This graphics card has an S-Video out, so it can support composite and component TVs. And the next component you need is a tuner. This is an analog TV tuner. If you're going to go out and buy a new TV tuner, I highly recommend that you get a hybrid tuner that fits in the PCI Express x1. This is a legacy PCI card. I'm using it for now until I can get a better card for this thing later on. We also have a wireless card installed. That way we can mount this thing without having to hook up to a network, though I'm probably going to change over to a wired network connection to this thing in the future. Another big important component is storage, your hard drive. The bigger hard drive you have, the better. This is a 750 gigabyte hard drive, which can store quite a bit of TV shows and stuff. Good thing to have. And if you want to burn those shows to DVDs, you need to have a DVD burner. But if you're just planning on just watching DVDs, at least have a DVD player, a DVD-ROM drive. And here we have a card reader. You want to have one of these if you want to be able to take pictures off your camera and stick them right into your home theater PC. And it's good to have a case that has plenty of connections to your USB 2s, your FireWire, and audio jacks. And when you build a home theater system, you always want to have a decent small size case like this. That way it doesn't take up too much room. This thing could fit easily into a home entertainment center. No problem. The next phase of this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Windows Media Center. Now we're going to plug up all the cables to the respective jacks. Here we have the power cable plugged in. Here's our audio coming from the line out. Here's our USB going to a remote tool. Here is the S-Video out to our composite adapter. This is our wireless card here. And here's our cable into the TV tuner. Another very important component that is required when you have a computer setup like this is a infrared receiver adapter that goes to USB. You can usually get these kits with the remotes for around $20-something off of Newegg.com. Here's a remote that comes with this kit. This is actually from a Dell, but this is more or less the regular version of the remote that comes with Media Center PCs. Before we turn the computer on, let's go ahead and set the TV up to view from the computer itself. Hit the VCR button, that's the line in, and the composite in. Now we'll go ahead and turn this thing on. And give it a few minutes because it'll have to install the drivers for the remote kit. Now the computer is installing the drivers for the remote kit. Now that the remote's installed, we'll go ahead and enter Windows Media Center by pressing this button. We'll go ahead and set up Windows Media Center. Go ahead and run Express Setup. Now we're going to set up our internet connection. Since this one's wireless, we have to join a wireless network. Now internet's connected, we'll go ahead and set up our display. Now we'll set up our TV. We'll select automatic configuration, and it'll scan for your signal. Go ahead and select yes, and hit next. Now we'll go ahead and set up our program guide. Type in our zip code. It's going to download some information. Go ahead and select our service, which is Charlotte Time Warner Cable. It's going to download the program guide. Now go ahead and select next. The guide is set up and ready to go. Now we'll go ahead and set up our recorder. Since our TV quality is standard definition, we'll go ahead and set this down to set it to good. Go ahead and save our settings. And now, since this computer has a primary role of playing Windows Media Center, we're going to modify a few more settings. Go ahead and have Windows Media Center window always on top, and start Windows Media Center when Windows starts. And save the settings. Now television is set up and ready to go.
91 degrees, as said, that's where we've been sitting during late afternoon hours.